Hello everyone, welcome to the part 4 of this beginner series. So today we are going to continue with detailing our Sci-Fi Gun now. So we've been able to add the models together up to this point. So probably maybe later on again we're still going to add some few things too. So but for now, in this part of the tutorial, we are going to be detailing, adding some few details now. So without wasting time, let us quickly move down into it. Then we are going to start with this handle. So that's where we're going to start our detailing from. So I'm going to move to the edit mode. Then I will come down to the facelet. Then I'm going to copy this face because I need to make use of it to bring out the shape. Then Shift D, with Shift D, then I can drag my mouse just to move it up to this point. I can drag it backward. Then I can try my best to adjust it also as to fit in to the way I want it to be. G in the Y. Okay. So it won't be too. I'm going to bring this down. Let me G. Just drag it a little. Okay. Then I'm going to add a loop cut around here, just as if I need to close it up towards the base. So Ctrl R, I make use of Ctrl R to add that. Then I can E in the Y, extrude. As you can see, it's too close to this. Oh, I am going to shift it backward a little. So G in the X, I'm going to shift it back a little. Okay. So now I am going to close this up. E in the X. Okay, that's that. Then also, as for this handle, remember we are trying to add details to it, so we need to make it more interesting. So I'm going to add a loop cut also towards the top. Then this, I'm going to drag this here. Then I will move it, the two of them, move them back a little. Let's see. Okay, no. Okay, so trying to make a nice shape. Obviously now. So let's see how it looks from the front. Okay. So it's up to you how you want, the degree of slantness that you might need there. So that's up to you. You just make sure that what you are doing is very okay. So I'm trying to adjust this properly. Okay. Then I can still drag it back a little. Then probably. So I need to see through. Let me on this. G in the Y. So it won't be too much. Okay. So also towards it down. I'm going to try to push it forward again. Then I will try my best now to start closing up the model. Hope you can see now it's open. So let's start to close them up. So E in the X, close that up. Now as I'm closing them up, you have to take your time to see that this place won't be closed like that. Hope you see. So what I will do, I'll click here, then click again, shift, hold your shift, click the two, then Alt M, then at last. Obviously that. So also towards the back here, I'm going to do the same thing. E, towards the X. Okay, this place is closed automatically on its own. Then also E in the X. So the same thing will be applicable down here. Then shift or that Alt M at last. Okay, so that's that. Also here E towards the X, same thing, Alt M. So we are trying to close them up very nice now. Okay, it's looking nice now. So towards the also here, so I think I need to hide this as for me to see what I want to do. Let me try and hide these ones. Hide. Okay, now I can see what I'm doing. E in the X, and also I'll have to close here, Alt M. Obviously that. So now, even this, I will need to hide it now. So as for me to close it up properly here. So if I press face, that's what's going to give me. So we'll just have to do it this way. E in the X. And always remember to on your clipping, because it's with that clipping that's why it's coming together like that. So if the clipping is not on, it's going to be passing through themselves. So, and we don't want that. Alt M. Okay. If you fail to close it up this way, you just realize your model is doing something else later on, and we don't want that too. Alt M at last. Okay. Then lastly, yeah, closing this up. Okay, so I think we are getting there gradually. So we are going to apply some bevel now. So let's start from here. So when we apply bevel here, Control B. So I'm going to apply bevel, rolling the middle mouse button. Obviously, then when you are satisfied with that, you can just leave it. Then also here, I'm going to add bevel. Okay, we are yet to close the base part, so let's quickly do that. So let's F. So looking at this now, we need to connect it with that side. Then let's come down to our vertex select, then K. Okay, enter. With K I was able to do that. So okay, now let's try to bevel, because we don't want the way it is too sharp looking at this, and it won't give us the exact thing we want if it's as sharp as this. So that's why we need to apply our bevel. Control B. Okay, obviously now not too much. Okay, good. And also here, I think it would be nice for us to bring back what we've hidden already. So Alt H, so to bring them back. Okay, so as to see what we are doing. So I'm going to bevel here also. Control B, just little. Then the top part here. Control B. Okay. Then if you realize maybe if this place is too long for you, you can try to adjust it inside. So I may try to adjust it a little to go inside. G in the Y. Okay, let's on this. I just want to pick everything at once. Okay, G and Y. Okay, good. Now this is what we have currently now. So this is where we are. This is what we've done so far. So now let's move on with our detailing. So looking at the inner part, we can add loop cut to the, okay, even before that, we still have some sharp edges there that we can bevel. We still have some sharp edges here. The essence of this bevel, it's very important when it comes to our texturing. The moment we texture and we apply lightning in one angle, then the light can fall onto those edges as to give you a nice result. So Control B, Control B, not too much. Okay. Okay, I think we are nice now. We're good to go. Okay, still have something sharp here. Have you seen that? So we can, sorry, so we can work on that too. So Control B. Okay. Okay, I think that's nice. That's nice. So now the next thing, we need to add more detail, and more detail, we're going to add a loop cut here. Control R, with Control R you're going to add a loop cut. Then you roll in on how the mini mouse button to add as many as possible. So we won't add too much, just, I think we are fine with this. Then I can now pick them, maybe I'm going to pick them around this way. Okay, let's pick this. Let's just pick everything, then Control B, as if we were adding a loop cut. Then we're going to make it 3 lines now. Then we can adjust it and adjust it. Okay, I think we're fine with this. Then I'm going to pick the middle ones. I'm going to pick the middle ones. Then with Alt S, we're going to scale it along its normals. So Alt S, with Alt S, I'll be able to just little, not too much, so as not to cause problem. Obviously that. Then I can now pick these edges again, the other ones, because we need to add bevel to them as to make them more better. Okay, then we can add Control R now. I mean Control B again. Okay, so this is what we have. Obviously that. I think we've jumped one here. Oh, we've jumped this. Let's add this on. Obviously now. So this is what we've done so far. So that's the detail for the handle for now. Then later on we can get other details. So the next thing now we are going to quickly do now, we need a O on this part. We need a O here. So when you check the gun properly, you realize there is a big O somehow here. So that's what we are going to do now. So without wasting time, we're going to add a O. Yeah, Shift A. I'm going to add a circle. G in the Z as to C. Okay, it's too small. So let's scale it up. Then rotate along the Y 90. I need to bring it to the front. G in the Y in the X. Okay. So hope you are getting this now. Then I'm going to scale it up to the size that I need for this, for me to make the cut. So I need this circle as to make a cut. So okay, I think this is fine. Now what am I going to do now? I need this circle to rest on this model, on this part here, as for me to make the cut properly. There might be other methods, but trust me, this method is very okay. And before I do that, I will make sure I reinforce this part with more loop cuts. Since I'm going to be adding uh, a circle here, I'm going to making a cut here, I need to add more loop cuts as for it not to deform after cutting. So with Ctrl R, I can add as many as possible. Ctrl R, I need to just strengthen where I need to make the cut properly. Then also this side, then also this side. You may try to do the cut without doing this. Then maybe eventually you apply smooth. You realize that might be a problem at the end of the day. So now, while wasting time, I'm going to add Shankara. So I'll come down to my modifier here. Then I'm going to say shrink wrap. Where is it? Okay, this is it. So shrink wrap, you're going to switch it. You pick your target. Now, where we're targeting, this is what we're targeting here. Now you're going to come down to project. Then we are yet to know which ASICs now. Let's try if it is at ASICs. Okay, I think we are right with that. Okay, hope you see that. So it's going to it's going to make the shape properly. So this, when you look at this model, this is kind of a curve part, and for us to make a hole on the curve part, it's not that easy. So but with the help of the shrink wrap, it's easy now. So I can apply. Then as you've selected this, just shift and select the model, then move into the edit mode. That's the click tab. Then we can come down to mesh, then knife project. Oh, you see now there's a problem here. That means we're here to do it properly. So let's back it. Let's try and do it again. Let's try that again. It's not working out. So we're going to reapply that again. So let me just back it. I'm going to reapply that again. So G in the Y, not in the X. Let's do that again. Okay, let's do that again. Add the mesh, then knife project. Okay, still giving me the same error. It's giving me the same error. Let's see what's wrong. Okay, let me reduce the number of loop cut I had there. Let me just make it scanty. Hope you understand now. And I will try to reposition this circle again. I'll scale it a little bit down. Yeah. Okay. Then I can reapply the shrink wrap. Okay. Then make use of which target. We're targeting this. Okay. Then we can say apply. Then the next thing now, shift all this, then move to the edit mode. Then let's come down to our mesh, knife project. Okay. Okay, I think we are good now. So this is what we've made. Then we can say I to insert. So some I think we need to make some corrections somehow. So let's see. Say I. With your eye, you're able to insert. insert a little. Then when we look at this part, realize there is a problem down here. There's a problem down here. So let's see what we can do about that. Let's try to adjust this properly. Let me drag this out. Drag that out. Okay. Okay. Now let's reapply our modifier. Okay. Then our mesh, knife project. Probably okay. Let's just delete this face away. Face. Then whatever the error may be now, we can make use of obviously the circle now. So whatever the error may be, we can adjust that on our own. We can hope you see this. There is an unwanted cut here. We don't want it to be this way. So we can take our time to correct that ourselves. So when we click the 4 vertex points, then face, we've corrected that. Then okay. So for now we are fine. So now we are going to select every of the edge now, because we need it to be very smooth, because we're still going to extrude inward. Make sure you don't leave anything out, even no matter how small. Okay. Okay. I think we've clicked everything now. Then F. After your F, then I. Insert. Then E. Extrude inside. E. Extrude inside. E. Extrude inside. Then X. Delete the face. Hope we can see that now. So we're able to make a cut on our gun. So this is where we are now. So now I want you to digest this this part that we've just done now. Just take your time and try to do yours as for you to get it well. Then next time now we're going to continue to add O's to represent where the knot is going to stay. Hope you understand that now. Then even we can also here can add few loop cuts to get some detail. Then Control B, just one, yeah, okay. Then quickly we can then Alt S. Obviously that's now. Then we can obviously, so we can add more details to it now. That's now depends on us now. So we can decide, okay, we want to bevel this edge as to make it more better, more meaningful, it's more attractive. Then Control B, like that. So gradually our gun is coming up. Obviously, even I think our bevel is too much here somehow, but you can reduce yours. So now in the next tutorial, we're going to continue to add more holes. Now to the part, I want you to digest this one we've just done now. So please, it would be nice if you can comment, drop your comments. Thank you very much.